So I disagree with this movie. Peppermint is not the greatest flavor. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Peppermint, the newest film from Pierre, Morel, who did Taken. It stars Jennifer Garner, John Gallagher Jr., and John Ortiz. The basis of the story is Jennifer Garner has a family. Her husband is involved with some serious business. He backs out, and her family is murdered. So what we have is she is in the trailer, but she is thrust into this trial, which gets thrown out because there's not enough evidence and there's not enough with her psychology, her psyche, and she disappears for 5 years, comes back. She goes on a revenge vendetta, as it were to say, and that's pretty much where the story takes off. It's her going on a vendetta against these basically people who fucked her over, is the easiest way to put it. The good things about this movie are Jennifer Garner's really good in this movie. She sells the movie really well. She sells her character really well. She sells herself as a mother who lost everything, and she is going to take revenge on everybody she has been screwed over by. And just her idea is similar to The Punisher. Frank Castle lost his family, so he loses all life, but then he goes on a vendetta to rid the world of crime and so on and so forth. And that's where this movie plays out. This movie is very similar to something like Man on Fire, with the editing, the camera work, the fast cuts, the weird visual look to it. Very Tony Scottish, very what Pierre Morel, what he did with Taken, very similar to that, where a father loses his daughter, has to get her back, but this time there is no family because they're dead. Um, I think the idea concept of taking a female and putting her in a Punisher style role is interesting, but the movie doesn't really know how to structure that style of movie, and it really falters in the end. Jennifer Garner does her best to do what she can with the movie, but her character is a one-note character. It's just there to take on this drug lord and kill him, and that's it. And then you got cops and the FBI involved, and like she said, she's disappeared for 5 years. So when she comes back, the cops played by John Gallagher Jr. and John Ortiz, they start linking all the pieces to all the revenge plots and murders that have been going on. But once again, they're really one-note characters. At the end, there's a twist that doesn't really need to be there, but it's just they're all bland. Even the warlord slash villain, who's played by Juan Pablo Raba, he's just one note. He's just kind of in the movie. He does a few things that are disturbing, but he's like every other villain in every other crime movie. There's nothing to him at all. And then there's some kids that are in the slums where Jennifer Garner's character is hanging out, and they don't really do anything with the movie. They're just there to be, witness to things that never really pan out. And I don't know. It's a mediocre movie. It's not really that great. It's not perfect. It's not awesome. It's just in the middle. If you go spend money on it, you'll probably enjoy it, maybe, but I sure didn't. And if it's on TV, I'd watch it, but it's definitely not something I would wholeheartedly recommend. But, take it for what it's worth. But that's pretty much it on our review of Peppermint. As always, if you like what you see, remember to rate, subscribe, check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Audio Boom, and Twitter. Comment below if you've seen Peppermint. Tell us what you think. Also, email us at enlapolo1138@gmail.com if you have any questions. Also, check out our Movie Emporium podcast. We just did an episode about what we think is our most hated movies or least liked movies of all time. As well as coming up, we'll have something about trailers. And as well, check out Trench Run, our podcast about Star Wars. So with that, we'll go ahead and head out, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.